I'm Keitha Hanks.
And I'm Vanessa Hollisteris. Welcome to this edition of JVTV News.
Here at Jersey Village, we love our Falcons, but there's one Falcon we love more than the rest.
Oh, you mean Freddie Falcon?
Who else? Carly Mark takes us behind the mask.
What is the spirit of Jersey Village? Is it the flag runners, the cheerleaders, or the hidden spirit behind the mask?
Well, the Falcon is our symbol. It's who we are. We are the Falcons. And so to have someone we know who can perform, who's going to be creative, it's a real asset to our squad.
I'm Shelby Santo and I'm Freddie the Falcon.
The best part, I guess, is just being on the field because you feel like you're part of everything of what's going on. I guess just being able to do something with the mascot and be able to get him out there and to make new friends, like with cheerleaders and the flag runners. It's like I'm a different person in the suit, so I can basically do whatever, and it's so much fun.
Shelby, a senior at Jersey Village, takes the field as being the first girl mascot in almost 5 years.
I will definitely miss being Freddie the Falcon. That is one of the coolest experiences I've ever done.
Shelby soared to new heights, showing that girls are equally as capable of being mascots. Carly Mark, JVTV News.
I know you've all heard of Glee. You know, the show with all the fabulous singing and dancing. Well, Jersey Village has their very own a cappella club. Haley Bowling gives us the inside look on the originals.
JVHS has a new club this year. It's none other than an a cappella club, started by Ryan Washington and Micah Dewada.
I really love to sing, and I know a lot of people who really love to sing, and it's just, choir isn't always what we want to do, you know, because it's such choral music, we don't really get to do the music that we love. So that's why I started this a cappella group, like, who doesn't want to sing a cappella? Like, it's awesome.
The club is doing a wide variety of pop and seasonal songs, starting off with Royals by Lorde.
We sing all types of different genres. Pop is included, but we do a mixture of everything.
The club has always had a passion for singing and will pursue their dream in going to competitions in places such as Chicago and Miami. Haley Bowling, JVTV News.
There are a variety of ways to express creativity, but there is one that stands out. Here at Jersey Village High School, students are allowed to create three-dimensional forms of art. Maddie Moore gives us a closer look on sculpting.
Here in room 1572, students are able to create unique sculptures with their bare hands, tools, and creative imagination.
My favorite piece is the one I'm actually doing right now. It's my face jug, and it's just like happy. The meaning is like shows my happiness and my gratefulness, I guess. The most funny thing about it is you can be you can express yourself and you don't have to worry about other people judging you.
Every idea of an art piece has to come from somewhere. Inspiration is what gets their brain started, and creativity is what gives their sculpture originality.
I think of a theme whenever I'm coming up with an idea for a sculpture, and stick to the theme as best I can, and then put it together. Sculptures changed my life because it's taught me to be creative and think outside of the box when putting things together.
Although sculpting is challenging, students are able to put together a work of art that shows character and value. Maddie Moore, JVTV News.
Next up, we learn how to save money. But first, here's a public service announcement by Keitha Hanks, Alex Thompson, and Rachel Morgan.
So, what happened that night?
I let him in, and we were just hanging out for a while before he grabbed me. He slammed me down, and he pulled my hair. That's all I can remember.
What were you wearing?
Wow, that PSA was great.
Thanks, my group and I worked really hard. Hey, what do scissors, price tags, and dedication have in common?
They're all required for extreme couponing. Natalie Rodriguez takes us to the grocery store.
Extreme couponing. You've probably heard of it, but do you really know what it takes to be a couponer? With prices increasing on many basic essential products, it's no wonder people are turning to couponing to save a couple bucks.
I began couponing because I thought it was a good way to save money on things that we use on a daily basis.
In 2012, 2.9 billion coupons were redeemed, saving consumers a collective $800 million in discounts. That number is expected to more than double now that mobile coupons have become more accessible. The process is very tedious. A lot of time and effort are put into this pastime.
The first step will be buying several newspapers to get multiple coupons, sorting them up, cutting them up, and comparing all the weekly store sales.
It all goes down at the register when the cashier scans the coupons and the total amount begins decreasing.
I feel nervous because every store has its own coupon policy, but after that transaction is completed, I feel accomplished for all my hard work, and it also feels good seeing how much money I save.
Whether or not you are looking to save big, couponing is a perfect way to get amazing products at great deals while leaving a few dollars in your pocket. Natalie Rodriguez, JVTV News.
Recently, Jersey Village APs have cracked down on the dress code, but some students find that complying with the new rule is difficult. Rachel Morgan gives us the story.
I feel that the dress code is reasonable, but it can be a little overboard sometimes.
It's no tank tops. And the reason it was put no tank tops is because it would cover both the male and the females.
I understand that they're trying to protect the students, but I feel like that they go a little too far, because at the end of the day, clothes are supposed to be to express who you are.
That our Nike shorts were taken away. It was unfair because it was only a few people that took them away, and not everybody should be punished for it.
I had no problems with them, but like everything else, girls started to take advantage of it, and all of a sudden they started getting shorter and shorter. All of a sudden they started rolling them, at which point we said, no more.
Girls and guys should be watched equally.
It's just, if you want to wear something, you can wear something.
The only rights you have are the ones we give you. So I think it's okay that we tell you what can and can't be on your shirt.
Just be yourself.
This is Rachel Morgan, JVTV News.
When the word art is heard, many people think of drawing or painting. One of the newest forms of art here at Jersey Village High School is street art. Miranda Cuellar takes us to the streets of Rice Village to show us their most recent creation.
Some students do art because they have to, but street art and NAHS students create art because it's their passion. Jersey Village's National Art Honor Society took a field trip to Rice Village to draw a mural outside of the infamous Main Street Theater, using only street chalk.
It's a half fundraiser to raise more money for the renovations, and then also a celebration for families. So, yeah, the kids get to paint on the walls, paint on the windows, draw on the sidewalks, and so it's going to be fun.
The community came out in support of the reconstruction of Main Street Theater and created art around the Jersey Village students' butterfly creation. The event came to a close with a colorful butterfly mural. Miranda Cuellar, JVTV News.
El Clasico, just the name drives fans crazy.
The clash between Real Madrid and Barcelona is celebrated by fans all around the world, even by students at JV.
Jose Cifuentes gives us a story on two of the most popular teams in soccer.
Switching the play to Neymar. Neymar, great opportunity! And already it's a goal for Barcelona!
El Clasico, the name given to one of the most heated rivalries in soccer.
They're just two hypebeast teams that everyone just goes for, which is Real Madrid and Barcelona, and they have some of the best players within the world itself, and people just watch it for the entertainment.
This hatred between Barcelona and Real Madrid goes way beyond the soccer field. Barcelona and Madrid have opposing political positions, which of course adds fuel to the fire.
Real Madrid fans, they're all just hyped up on Cristiano Ronaldo, and same thing goes for Barcelona. They're all hyped up on Messi. Everyone, they all go for Cristiano Ronaldo. Whenever, Messi doesn't get any, ownership.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and will continue to captivate fans all around the world for years to come.
Ronaldo!
Jose Cifuentes, JVTV News.
A new fad is rolling over Houston. People are dropping their cars like it's hot. Hui Tong takes us under their hood.
A new fad known as stance has taken the country by storm. It's a form of automotive customization that centers around the aggressive fitment of wheels and tires.
You can do it very inexpensively. It can be very expensive if you want to basically exceed expectations of other
items, like if we got the same car and I say, well, I'm going to make mine look so much better than his, well, it gets expensive then because you can't just get off the shelf parts. That's when you get creative in your own mind. You start building things, you start figuring out ways to make things work, and you're like, that's when it gets expensive. But people now have evolved into fixing up or stancing out whatever vehicle they have. So to participate or be in the scene, there's people that come in regular cars, they're accepted. As long as you really have the love and fundamentals for cars, I don't think there's anyone's going to tell you, no bro, this isn't stance, you can't do it.
Although it's controversial, the people that enjoy stance see it as a form of self-expression.
You bring your personal values and you emulate those in the vehicle. So you're basically taking your own aspect of things and you build the vehicle around your personality. People outside of the box that are looking at it that don't know about it think that we're crazy. Well, that's your vision on things, and that's what you're doing to make things your personality and show people that your car is you.
Although stance is a relatively new trend, it's certainly one that's going to stay.
I think it's definitely a trend, but the evolution of the game stance or the word or the aspects of stance are completely always evolving because you never run out of ideas. So I don't think at any point the trend will run out of ideas because there's always new things.
Hui Tong, JVTV News.
Keitha, what are you doing?
She did not just post on Instagram.
Let me see.
No way! Isn't she a senior?
Well, she better be careful with what she posts because it can affect more than just how many followers she has. Ellis Bullington gives us more.
How often are you on Facebook? How about Instagram? Many students spend hours posting, reblogging, and liking pictures on social media websites, but most of them aren't aware that what they're posting can potentially change their life.
Private schools down here in Texas where they do check on students' social media status. I've investigated cases before on social media, and there are kids who have pictures and even video of them taking drugs, for example. But you have to make the smart choice of how you're going to publish yourself. They do look at it, especially, as I said, when it comes down to if you're not a for sure admit or a for sure recipient of something, they're going to do a little bit of extra homework, and it's when they do that little bit extra that they could possibly go to your social media.
Recently, we've met up with Mrs. Deneen Harden, head of admissions at multiple women's health stores. She gives us an insight on how what you post online can not only affect your education, but also your job application process. Can things people post on social media affect if they're hired?
Absolutely they can. For us in particular, specifically, we want to look at the pictures that they're posting. I think it's really important that everyone, represent themselves fairly. You want to look at, maybe what their political views are, what their religious views are, and, are they kind of extreme or are they neutral, open, and fair? In an environment like ours, that really is important to us. If they are doing a lot of drugs and alcohol and posting pictures about that and partying all night, that speaks volumes, so it's really important for us to take those things into consideration, possibly, but it wouldn't wholly deter us from not hiring them, but it definitely raises a red flag if there's some things that are kind of suspect.
Be careful with what you post online. Ellis Bullington, JVTV News.
Up next is Falcon Sports Center, but first here's a public service announcement by Jose Cifuentes and Guadalupe Moscata.
Hi, I'm Haley Bowling, and Falcon Sports Center starts now. JV's football team has proven it's a team to be feared on the field, especially since this year's varsity team was a contender in the playoffs. Edwin Chavez takes us to the field.
Jersey Village has an assortment of factors that make it such an amazing school, one being its ability to recover from any losing streak, which is exactly what the 2014-2015 Falcon football team has proven. For years, the team has strived to make it to playoffs, and this year they succeeded in putting JV into the pool of schools to fear when it comes to football. Although the Falcons didn't quite get to the playoffs, they definitely made the 2014-15 school year one of the greatest that this school has witnessed. Edwin Chavez, JVTV News.
Jersey Village High School's volleyball team has made a great achievement. After years of hard work, the team has finally made it to the playoffs. Aaron Cuevas gives us the details.
Jersey Village High School's volleyball team's hard work has paid off this year. For the first time since 2006, they've made it to the playoffs. With hopes at high, the volleyball team headed to their first playoff match. Their opponents, Memorial High School. And with this match, the team made another grand accomplishment. The team progressed into playoffs, breaking another hiatus that began in 2000. With the hype of their last victory behind them, the girls prepared for their next match against the Seven Lakes Spartans. Despite their hopes, the Jersey Village girls lost 3-0. With a loss behind them, all they can do now is look to the future and see what it holds. Aaron Cuevas, JVTV News.
It's that time again at Jersey Village, and everyone is on the edge of their seats awaiting basketball season to start. Tori Woodruff gives us the look at the start of the girls' basketball season. The JVHS boys basketball team is excited to start their new season. Mario Medrano takes us on the court for boys basketball.
The JVHS boys basketball kicks off their new season by winning against Springwood 70-60. The coaches have a major part to play, forging this group of players into a great team.
I feel really good, really confident about the group of men that we have out here. They play well together, they play hard, they play with a lot of energy, and as a coach, I mean, that's all you can ask for, if those individuals that play really hard.
The new and returning players are working hard to make a new strategy for this new season.
He's a very good coach, and I can really relate to him. I like when he gets on me and yells at me and stuff. It's only going to make me a better player. And I really want to have a winning season and go to playoffs for him.
They will continue to play hard to finish the season strong. Mario Medrano, JVTV News.
Tombstone Pile Driver. Oh, watch out for the RKO. Wait a minute. Not that type of wrestling. Walter Cordova takes you inside Jersey Village High School's wrestling team.
Last year, the Jersey Village wrestling team won district for boys and placed third for girls. But now that most of their varsity has graduated and their head coach gone, it's up to a fresh face like Coach Kurt and the wrestling team to step up.
One of the things I do differently is I'm really heavy into drills. We try to drill the skill, where Coach Gasula, that was before me, did a lot of just live wrestling. The goal in any sport, I'm sure if you asked any coach in the building, it's the same. It's to win district. We're the defending district champions, so it's really a big thing for us, and we're starting 10 sophomores this year, so we want to be able to win district, but at the same time build something that we can maintain over years.
As you can see, their new head coach is prepared to tackle any challenge and has high expectations for the team.
With Coach Sula not being here, it's kind of a giant letdown because we all loved him, we all missed him, still miss him, and it's kind of more of a philosophy being gone. Because with Coach Kerr's whole new philosophy, everything's more his way instead of Skasula's. This year we plan on sending hopefully all of our kids to state, plan on winning districts again, and for the girls, they plan on clinching their first district title.
Even with the absence of their old head coach and their talent from last year moving on, the team continues to improve and fix mistakes for the matches to come. Wilder Cordova, JVTV News.
JV's Ultimate Frisbee team starts up once again for the new season. With a rigorous practice schedule, not even the freezing weather can stop these teammates from blowing away the competition. Demi Navarro tells us more.
Although the volleyball and football season has come to an end, Jersey Village's Falcon Athletics doesn't slow down as a new season has just begun for our school's very own Ultimate Frisbee team.
When we first made the team, the goal was just to have a friendly, competitive environment. The idea has evolved more into being one of the better teams, not within the district, but within Houston itself, because we're encompassing most of Houston in the schools. So as we've gone, we've progressed tremendously in both the ability to catch, throw, and an awareness of the game. Most of it's kind of bonding as a family and things like that, and it's helping us achieve a level that we didn't think was possible at the beginning of the year.
We basically coming out here as much as we can, and we try to perfect our skills through playing and repetition. But we hope to, after I graduate, I hope that it includes more people from all around the school.
It's kind of like having a family, basically. Just being able to bond with them on like Tuesdays and Thursdays and just go out and have fun. Really love playing with these guys.
Considering the team is relatively new and mainly composed of band and track members, the team's dedication is one of the main attributes for them becoming one of the best teams in the Houston area. Demi Navarro, JVTV News.
That's all for this newscast. JVTV is on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Check us out on the links below.
For Keitha Hanks, Haley Bowling, and the entire JVTV News crew, I'm Vanessa Holosteris, and thanks for watching.